everybody, welcome back to Video Games Awesome Live.
Blood.
We're into the PlayStation 3 era now.
Oh shit. Everyone's bleeding?
I hate it when this happens. God damn it.
Why is the sky bleeding?
Like blood rain on your wedding day.
Shelter.
Nah, I don't.
Was that a reference to a metal song?
I think it was.
Raining blood.
Raining blood.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, on your wedding day?
Yep.
I got
As
it.
is tradition.
Alanis Morissette would be spinning in her grave. But why? Oh! God of War.
PSP.
He would rain blood down upon all the mortals.
Yeah, he would.
Backwards.
I fucking love this commercial.
Lots of backwards.
This comes from This is from South Africa. Fucking amazing.
Continuity goes on the sword.
He's just a dude gaming. But it was so real.
I thought it was Tom Cruise. Vanilla Sky?
That was pretty neat.
There's another one in the same, this is the same campaign. This one's even better.
Right to me here. Weird.
We didn't even talk about this because it's so weird.
Yeah.
Friggin' amazing.
Hey, man.
These kids love basketball games.
Fucking gave me chills the first time I
Yeah,
saw it.
dude.
So good.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
It's this
It's my
song.
favorite trailer. I'm gonna watch it one more
The song
time.
is so fucking
It's a
good.
good one.
As soon as I saw, after I got done checking to make sure my audio wasn't fucking up and realized it was on purpose, I was like blown away. See, this is where abstract works. Sure, there's no reference to an actual video game of sorts or like the system itself, but it gets across a clear point. Immersion.
Yeah.
Cut to Medal of Honor. Papers, please. Papers, please.
Lufthansa, Steckenhauser.
Especially the look on her face at the end here is so good. Well done.
Oh no, this is half the hardcore now.
Yeah.
So bad.
I just want to watch Wedding Singer now.
I liked her hair too a lot.
Oh!
tennis ain't that cool.
Fighting tennis.
Yeah.
There'd be way more grunting.
Yeah, women's tennis is weird.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking really weird to watch.
I read something
what's the
recently
tennis
that the Williams sisters, they said that they could beat any men after the top 200 men, and the 203rd placed man beat them both 7-1. Like, just
Really?
crushed them, yeah.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
That's not even the greatest, like... Yeah, if you go down 200...
We could beat lower than 200 of the top men. He still did.
Why even make that statement?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a strange
Yeah, it's a
thing.
weird statement to make.
Hey, he's making a weird soccer court.
Sure is.
It's a big one.
Nobody's gonna want to play
He's
that.
old, let him do what he wants.
That's too big.
It's way too big.
That's
It's a Pokeball!
man.
Or something.
That would take too long to run from one side to the other. So no,
You're not gonna play it?
no. Okay, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna separate that ad. All right, so we'll be right back with the really modern PlayStation ads right after this. Stay tuned.
Boo.
Oh, boy.
Hey, buddies. Now we're into the ads of what I clearly remember, and this is the campaign that turned me off PlayStation for a good half a decade.
With reason.
Because of the baby.
Because you hate babies. Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
fuck.
that's fucked up.
Are you looking forward to this?
Babies?
Yeah, this is what it's like.
That will
it's like.
probably die quick.
On the plus side, you only have to lock him in a white room.
Yeah, with a
On the
monolith.
PlayStation.
I got an extra room for that.
No,
Oh,
plug
don't
in.
go in there.
Just the box.
You won't like it in there.
To me, this was a popular campaign in the Americas, and to me, this was like a clear indication by them that they're for the hardcore. Also, this was in the face of criticism that their system was overpriced, to which they responded. What did they say exactly? It was really pretentious,
They
what they
lots
said.
of stuff.
Does any game use that?
I mean,
Well, I get it, but yeah, no one does.
I don't remember.
they were almost
these.
on the mark for saying. I remember them saying it was going to last for like 10 years or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, they were on the
Oh,
mark
yeah.
on that. But they said their consumer wants a premium system and they're willing to pay a premium price for it.
So the Wii U should have just had really fucked up commercials.
They're still cool commercials, and it's funny
Ooh,
because
that's better than blast processing.
in a way, I understand their marketing, because today, if they had released a system that was really expensive, I would have been like, oh, that sucks for people who are on a budget, but I myself, if they had made it super
Yeah.
powerful, would have been good.
Oh,
A system
sweet.
that's going to
Yeah.
push the boundaries, you know,
Yeah.
because I can afford it now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the time, I was dirt poor, and I was like, fuck you,
That is a shit
PlayStation.
ton
Yeah.
of money. Wait, it was
$7.99.
$700?
Is that a game?
$800.
We couldn't afford it for a
Amazing.
long ass
Odor
time.
Storm. That game looked awesome.
Yeah, I don't even know it.
Yeah, that's just a crazy amount of
They
money.
just made it up.
And the thing is, it didn't matter how powerful it was,
It was
except
fun.
for their exclusives.
Yeah. And the games weren't that great for a while.
For a while, yeah. Guys, it was $800 here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was expensive as shit.
Yeah.
Two civilizations.
It was that different between Canada and the U.S.
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, if you're
in Australia.
the Britons.
Only on PlayStation 3.
I just got mine for $200 last Christmas.
Exchange rates, I think, were pretty shitty at that time.
Yeah, it could be.
Must have been.
I think it was 30 cents on the dollar at that point.
What the?
Crazy.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
Not my crotch.
Rated RB to M.
It's a Dragon game.
Yeah, it looked pretty sweet.
Rated pending to the worst rating. Thanks.
Though you have to kind of hand it to them. For a system that was being criticized as looking like a monolith, they just owned it.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, sure, monolith.
that's what it
Stand
is.
it up.
Dude, monoliths are cool.
Yeah.
For mature.
Yeah, we like 2001, sure. get some monkeys up in this. Put you through a star portal or some shit.
Star Portal.
Feels crazy that I don't remember these. There's so
I don't
many of
remember them
them.
at all.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, I don't think I do.
What year were these coming out?
2000.
Like first year of college?
7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, it would have been, I think first year that we were in.
Rated R-B-10.
Maybe it's just because it didn't have TV.
I only remember the baby and the eggs.
That's what I'm talking about.
I remember that.
Now we're into the trailers I'm actually able to track down good copies of.
It's pretty fucking cool looking, actually.
Here's some hype building trailers.
Yeah,
It's
man.
fucking awesome.
I really love how it morphs.
And this sets the standard for all into the future. All gamers want is hype.
Give us the hype.
Welcome to the future. Blu-ray. And that was a big selling point.
Give us the hype, the delay fight.
Oh, that was a movie. I was like, they made a game that good?
For a long time, the PlayStation 3 was the cheapest Blu-ray player you could buy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Blu-ray.
Only on PlayStation 3.
Blu-ray
starting at
still has a place.
It's just like the physical discs. There's no... I'm not buying any.
For pixel snobs like me, Blu-ray has a place. But
Do you
for
own any?
for convenience lovers like me, it has no place.
Exactly.
I don't like the inconvenience of physical media. But I do appreciate the fidelity of Blu-ray.
Oh, it's unparalleled. It just doesn't need to be physical anymore.
Huh?
Oh.
Some Brit thing. You crazy Brits. You can't do that.
Maybe you can. Did you try?
Why
Ever?
did you jump back first? Into the
We're
hole.
playing that game, you know, it's a trash ball.
Ooh!
Pretty good concept though for a commercial.
Yeah, you must be blindfolded.
You're not.
It's Splunker.
Reverse spelunking? Don't do it!
Just go with it.
Open it.
Open.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the DualShock for you. It'll do all kinds of shit. It's like a juggernaut, bitch. I'm gonna kind of go fast through these. These are the
Meet the Cell broadband
Yeah.
engine. It's the digital soul
this is them
of
trying to
PlayStation
explain to you
3.
why it's worth the money
And
that
though it
it's
may
worth.
look like an ordinary
They should just
microchip,
imprint
it
boobs
is the
on it or
future.
something.
It all comes down to processing power.
The cell
faster you think,
processor that they later
the things you can
abandoned
think about. And
for
that
the better, I
makes you
think.
smarter.
Yeah.
Which is
In
why
the
the cell has not
PS3?
one, but
Yeah.
8 synchronized processors.
See,
While a normal computer can only
I only
handle
have
a single task at any
basic
given
understanding
time,
of it,
the
but it
PlayStation
seemed
3
like what they were trying to get across with the cell
performs
processor
multiple
was what
tasks in
modern
parallel. Everything from
GPUs
physics
now
to
do.
lighting,
They were trying to get ahead of the
navigation
game,
to
kind of, and
intelligence,
they wanted that
all
kind of
processed simultaneously.
the same, simultaneous computation that graphics
It has a
need.
number of unique
But GPUs
properties,
have just
like
made
shape,
great leaps and bounds
size,
since then. So
velocity and weight.
a processor,
All of
it's
which
not even, the
determine
processor barely
exactly how
matters
fast
anymore.
Technology does these days?
Water.
What's that?
Is all
Because
technology
something as
does?
deceptively simple as a raindrop is really so complex, previous processors could only handle a light shower. Not very exciting, is it? But the cell is 40 times more powerful than the processor in the PlayStation 2. It's faster, and it's smarter.
So yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff trying to really hit it home. This thing's worth,
It's worth the money, folks.
it's worth a month's rent. Believe us. All kinds of crap. Yeah, I mean, the PlayStation, they took a risk, and it didn't end up losing them too much money.
Yeah.
They didn't make a lot of profit this generation, though.
No?
It's
Even in the
time.
long run?
No,
Really?
they like.
Didn't they lose money
their
on every
games
system?
division? I think, from what I've gathered, the games division at Sony is like the black sheep. It's kind of the one that's like, God, are you guys gonna make money someday? This generation looks like they might.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
they're off to a good start.
Kind
but,
of just been handed to them on a silver platter almost.
Yeah, and they're not taking any losses selling these systems. I think. I don't know. Who knows? I hope both companies do well because
At launch, they lost $230 on every 60 gigabyte system
even
sold.
though it was that expensive still.
Yeah, that's
Holy
that's crazy.
shit.
All them giggle busies, they don't grow on trees.
All right, guys, we'll be right back after this with more Video Games Awesome Live. PlayStation is coming soon. Stay tuned.